Have you ever stopped to think about how a simple wooden box covered in gold was able to bring down colossal walls without a single sword raised, without a single physical battle fought? The Ark of the Covenant was never a mystical object or religious amulet. She represented something infinitely deeper, the invisible throne of God's living presence among men. There I will meet with you, and from above the mercy seat I will speak with you. Exodus 25:22. When Israel marched around Jericho for 7 days in absolute silence, there was no military strategy, no attack, no visible human force, and yet the walls fell down on their own. Psychologically, this challenges our most basic internal programming. We were trained to fight, insist, pressure, control. Spiritually, the Ark reveals a principle that few accept. God wins battles precisely where humanity loses by trying to win alone. How many walls remain standing in your life because you insist on using human swords? Debts that just keep increasing, conflicts that never get resolved, doors that won't open no matter how hard you try. If you're tired of fighting without making progress, stay until the end. The Ark reveals a power that acts when human effort gives way to presence. Inside the Ark were 3 profoundly symbolic elements: the tablets of the law, direction and limits; the manna, daily dependence; Aaron's rod, authority legitimized by God. None of it was decorative. Everything pointed to one central truth: a life in alignment generates a manifest presence. The power of the Ark did not come from gold or wood, but from Shekinah, the living presence of God resting on the mercy seat. Whenever Israel placed the Ark in front, the Jordan River parted. Enemies retreated. Paths emerged where there had been no way through. Psychologically, this reveals a powerful and relevant principle. When mind, values, and actions align with something greater than the ego, anxiety decreases and clarity increases. Presence generates internal order before it generates external victory. Spiritually, God never asked Israel to trust in the Ark as an object, but that honor His presence with reverence and obedience. The question that remains is straightforward. Do you prioritize presence or just quick solutions? The plan for Jericho seemed illogical, even offensive to human reason. March in silence. Do not react. Don't fight. Don't explain. Don't defend oneself. On the 7th day, a scream, and only then, the fall. This silence was not passivity. It was collective self-domain. Psychologically, strategic silence reduces impulsivity, strengthens self-control, and breaks cycles of automatic reaction. Spiritually, God was teaching Israel that victory does not come from the noise of force, but from silent confidence. Uzzah touched the Ark with good intentions and died. 2 Samuel 6:6-7. A harsh lesson. Presence doesn't fit into our comfort zone. It demands reverence, not improvisation. Today, this translates to finances. Before acting out of fear, align your values. Relationships. Sometimes silence heals more than answers. Spiritual callings. Waiting is not giving up, it is trusting. What seemingly illogical act of obedience has God already asked of you and you keep putting it off? When the Philistines captured the Ark, they thought they had won, but wherever they placed it, chaos ensued. Tumors, fear, idols destroyed. The presence of God does not adapt to the environment, it transforms or confronts. Psychologically, this reveals something profound. When healthy values enter toxic environments, conflict is inevitable. The presence exposes what was hidden. Spiritually, the Ark separates the sacred from the profane.
For those who honor, there is protection. For those who despise, there is confrontation. Modern-day Philistines still exist. Vices, corrosive environments, habits that drain the soul. Carrying presence means living with boundaries, discipline, and daily reverence. The Ark proves an eternal truth. Spiritual battles are not won with human strength, but with divine presence. Psychologically, letting go of excessive control reduces stress and restores inner clarity. Spiritually, radical obedience releases God's power to act. Today, the living Ark is Christ dwelling in you. Hebrews 9:11-12. Walls fall when God goes before them. If you feel you are struggling too much and making too little progress, write now in the comments, "I need to obey more radically." Subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications. The next video will be 5 steps to tear down spiritual walls without fighting. Share this with someone who needs to succeed without burning out. The Ark was never a weapon. She always was presence, and presence changes everything.